during the time when I was doing fundraising, there was actually very few venture caps, right? And they were normally fall into two categories: either temasek back or you're not funded, right? It was really pretty much along those two camps, right? And during those times, funding was probably more overseas, from US venture caps, from Japanese venture caps that were much more evolved. In the past, Singapore's venture cap was actually quite small. I can't remember even if we had a Singapore Venture Cap Association then, right? But it was a very small select group of people. And it was really largely, I guess, friends and family, high net worths you knew, and very few VCs, right? Today, and a lot of them were more focused on late stage startups, companies that were quite mature, close to IPO, or much more internationalized already, right? Today, I come across a lot more smaller VCs that are more prepared to invest in early stage companies, prepared to fund ideas, and concepts more. And also, I think people are more open to accepting or taking risks, right? So the family officers and stuff like that have also now started to recognize that if they want to basically capture the kind of alpha returns that they're looking for, they actually need to participate earlier and earlier in the round. And what you find that also is valuations have also gone up quite a bit. So something that was maybe valued at a couple of mil in the past could be something that's more than 10 mil or higher now, right? So I do see an inflation in the valuation of the companies, and so when you have family officers that want to participate, bang for buck, they need to get in earlier. Otherwise, the larger, more professional, deeper pocket VCs would basically then crowd out the late stage startups that tend to require the VCs to write much larger checks, right? Yeah, but if you are a small investor like myself, right, where we invest, sometimes the early stage ones are the ones that capture the alpha, right? And then you invest, and then 3 years later it does spectacularly, or 5 years later, that's fantastic, right? But if you are looking for something for a short 12-month, 18-month horizon, the ticket size, in order to make the investment meaningful, can be quite significant.